Hello, welcome to my third attempt of getting this on the internet. Right, the setup that you need for an Arduino is obviously an Arduino Mega or Arduino Uno, whichever you prefer. Only you can do more with a Mega because you've got more space to store the coding. And on top of the Arduino Mega, I've got an Arduino Shield. Didn't cost much, about £5–6. 3-bladed propellers, 4 of them. That battery, shit, I broke it. Yep. Another motor. This here is very important. Paparazzi PPM encoder V2, I think. Basically what that does is if you're using a transmitter like I have here, this uses a PPM signal, and Arduino only use PWM, so you need that to configure it to PPM. It converts PPM to PWM, so you just need that, corresponding channels to channels on the receiver, and that's it for that. I have 4 40-amp Skywalker ESCs. There's another one there and another one there. Now if I just pick this up, oh yeah, this is a GPS, by the way. I haven't figured out to get that working. If I flip it over underneath, that right there is an MP5060 accelerator and gyroscope. They're alright. I've not had a downfall apart from when I put it upside down and broke loads of propellers. Right, what I'll do with this, right, I'll show you the pin configuration now. These pins here, if you can try and get a decent set, there you go. Right, this top row here, they're all neutral or ground, whatever you like to call it. Your middle pins are your 5 volts, which is usually in the manual of VCC or VVC, it's one of them. And the third set of pins here, they are your sensor pins. They're important. For the ESCs, what you need to do is plug them into the PWM settings, well, PWM pins, because from there to there, from there to there, they're all PWM, which is digital, and from there to there, they're all analog. And this is like your Bluetooth, your SD card, and whatever APC220 is. Right, so that's power to receive it. The pin 2 is motor 1, which is there. That needs to go clockwise. Motor 2 is pin 3, which is this one here. These need to spin anti-clockwise. Motor 3, which is pin 5, needs to go clockwise. And pin 6, which is motor 4, that needs to go anti-clockwise. I'll have to disconnect motors 1 and 4. Actually no, if I strap it down I'll be able to show you. Now pin 48 is yellow wire. Now that's your PPM signal encoder. You need that plugged into that pin, otherwise nothing will work. This red wire is from the electronic speed controller, which will basically power the Arduino when battery is plugged in. So if you give me 3 to 5 seconds while I strap this down, I'll be able to power up and show you. not really strapped down, but you get it. Plug in some power. Everything is now up and running, operational. That one beep is to show you that it's all in working order. When you're using aeroquad configurated, obviously you should know how to do all the PID tuning and all of that. But apart from that's basically it. So the switch on transmitter and the red light should show up on the receiver. There's the red light. We are now connected. PPM code is initialised. Now because I've got throttle cut, you won't see nothing from that. So flick the switch for throttle cut and then turn the throttle up. That blinking will get faster and faster. So that's your little test to see if everything's working. So bring it back down, switch throttle cut on, power up. And that is pretty much it. What the fuck was that? And that is it, my friends. I haven't tuned this one up yet because this battery is that crap. I can't get the tuning done in time. It runs out of juice before I get the tuning done. So I'm waiting for two more 2.4, sorry not 2.4, I'm waiting for two 7.4 volt batteries running at 5,000 milliamps each. I'll be using them for this, and I'll be using it for that. That's my scale 110 buggy with Firebolt 15 turns motor, brushed, but I've kind of burnt out the power to the receiver on that one, so it's not picking receiver up. Power still goes through it, just won't send it to the receiver. So yeah, that's a load of crap. Apart from that, that is done. See you again, my friends.